What is up, everyone? How are we doing today? It is June 16th, 2026. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day, fantastic Tuesday. In this video, I'm going to recap the one trade I took super fast at market open. And yeah, let's get right into it. So coming into the day, we have our all-time highs as our main condition and our main target. Why? Because we are bullish and I want to see price either come back up to all-time highs, or if we do not want to go all the way up, we can simply just take a continuation long. And if we actually zoom out to a lower time frame, we can see that under us, what do we have? We have tons of low resistance liquidity right around here, as well as our only gap under us is this 30-minute and 15. As you can see, we do have a stacked hour and 4-hour gap. Now, ideally, I would have loved to seen price open, retrace lower into this hourly and 4-hour gap. As you can see, 1 hour, 4-hour, they are stacked. I would have loved to seen open, take us down, retrace off of this bullish gap, and continue to all-time highs. Now, unfortunately, we do not get a pullback of that size. Yes, it is very drastic, but our next PD array is a 30-minute. We have a 30-minute fair value gap as well as 15, which is also stacked. So what am I going to be looking for? I'm either going to be looking for market to open, retrace into this 4-hour or 30-minute bullish gap, and then take a long off of that. And that is exactly what I do. So now coming into market open, one thing I want to address is this 30-minute gap right here. As you can see, we are going to be trading right against this 30-minute bearish fair value gap, and that is not really ideal when we are trying to go for longs for all-time highs. So all-time high is my main draw. However, do I think we're going to break through this 30-minute? Not necessarily. We don't really have to. But one thing I want to note is that this 30-minute gap is unmitigated. And what does that mean? That means it is a fantastic target. So this 30-minute is a great target. So what do I want to see price do? I want to see price manipulate lower at open into this 30-minute bullish fair value gap, and then cut an inverse, take it to the unmitigated 30 gap. Super easy 1-to-1. This is an ideal situation, and what ends up happening, we are at 9:29, market opens, we dump heavy, start manipulating all the way down, and what do we look for? We look for our higher time frame inverse after we get that reversal, right? We tapped into our higher time frame, our 30-minute and 15-minute bullish fair value gap. I'll put the indicator on so you can see. Oh wait, I just realized my face cam was covering it. My bad. 30-minute bullish fair value gap is right there. We end up tapping into it. We get beautiful displacement to the upside. Now in this manipulation leg, what did we have? We had multiple fair value gaps. We had 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And what I ended up taking, we had a beautiful 3-minute inversion right here. Super clean. We also did have a 5-minute that ended up closing a little bit after if you wanted to wait for the highest time frame inversion. However, your entry would have been a little bit cooked. I believe we closed around right here. And if we were targeting the unmitigated 30 gap, it would have only been a small RR. Now that it is fine, if your drawn liquidity is king, and in my case, it is. Drawn liquidity is the most important thing. I talk about this every single day. So when I entered right about at the 3-minute inversion, and in this case the trade ends up playing beautifully. This was super easy. We had our pre-market accumulation, we distributed lower into our bullish PD arrays, and we ended up reversing, caught an entry off of the IFEG closure, and ended up taking that to our unmitigated gap. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire trade. You could have tried holding for all-time highs. However, we are trading right into a bearish 30-minute gap. So that is really not ideal, especially when we were only getting our sponsorship from a 30-minute and 15-minute fair value gap. Now, since this was a 9:30 manipulation move, I did not take this on the account that I just got, the Lucid Flex. I ended up just taking it on a couple other evals. Number one, the risk just wasn't there enough for me. What I mean by that is that my risk reward ratio was a little bit less than ideal. And in that case, I did not want to put the other account on blast. Yes, I knew the probability was still there, and I say I don't care about RR. Yes, this is true. However, I'm going to be looking for the most high quality A+ setups with the other account, so I can really show you guys how to actually bring an account and take high quality setups. Now, this trade was just on 2 other evals, so I was perfectly fine with that. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole wrap up of the trade. If you guys like this video or if you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments. Thank you and peace out.